This video is for the birth partners, the dads, the moms, the friend, whoever you're going to have with you during that time when you are in labor and in birth. These are just a few things that you can do. And I'm not going to go into the specifics of how you can provide coping and things like that. That's something I teach in my class. But these are just a few tips. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my list because there's quite a few things you can do. All right, so prepare and practice. One of the biggest mistakes my husband and I made with our first baby is that we didn't really prepare. We didn't know our options. He didn't know how to help me cope. So when things got real, he just kind of sat in the corner, big-eyed, "Ooh, I don't know what to do to help you." And it sucked. So that is probably the biggest piece, is take a prenatal class. You could take mine or any prenatal class. I know that right now with COVID, it kind of makes things a little bit difficult, but you can definitely do private class. You can do an online class. Some classes are still in person. So take a class. Help with coping. So there's different ways that you can help your partner cope with the discomfort of labor. And there are physical things that you can do. And those are things that I teach in my class. So if you're interested, just let me know. Encourage her. So that one's really important. Let her know that she's doing amazing. Let her know that you trust her body. Having people surround you that believe in birth and believe that this is something that your body is made to do, it really helps you mentally believe in yourself when you know that other people around you believe in the power of your soul and your body. So, encourage her and make her know that or help her feel that you know that she's doing amazing. Whisper words of affirmation. So when a woman is in active labor, so early labor is a little bit different, but once things get intense, try to keep your voice soft. Sometimes dads and moms and birth partners, try to be funny. They try to make light of something that's super serious. And while that can be awesome, having a partner that cracks a joke and makes you laugh, that is great. Try to keep your tone nice and calm when things get really serious and you can see that she's now trying to focus. That may not be the best time to crack a joke. Maybe wait till the opportunity seems right. Be her advocate. So having a professional birth support person like myself can be helpful, but if you don't have someone like that, it's important that you step into that role. And what does that mean? That means that, a big piece of that is educating yourself ahead of time so you know what to advocate for or against, and really stepping into that role. So, for example, if something is being recommended and it's not, that it's something that she really wanted to avoid. She may be so focused on just getting through her contractions that she may not have the capacity to think about asking questions or to actually ask them at all. So it's your job to ask those questions on her behalf. So talk about this kind of thing ahead of time so that you're not just kind of blindsided, and be prepared with what kind of questions you would like to ask. So if they, suggest that you get an epidural and she doesn't want pain medication and she is coping well, then being an advocate would say, I think she's coping really well now. Maybe it's something that I'll ask her when this contraction's over and we'll see how she feels, but I think she's coping really well right now and she's hoping to not do it with an epidural, that kind of thing. Be patient. So labor and birth takes a long time. Not always, but typically, it happens a lot slower than, someone who's inexperienced in the birth world would think, right? Because on TV, we see it happen so quickly and it's like this huge emergency. And in reality, it can take some time. So I know that, oh, my dog just came up. I know that laboring women sometimes feel like they're being watched, like they're, a machine and they're expected to perform a certain way and on a timeline. All these people are watching and waiting. And that can be detrimental to her progress because she needs to feel safe. And so letting her know that you are there and that this can take some time and that you're unconditionally being patient and there for her can do wonders. Don't be on your phone. So even if you've been asked to text her mother, her aunt, the friends, the phone tree, or if you're just, ordering some food or whatever it may be, just when she's in active labor, so things are very serious, do not let her see you on your phone. If you need to use your phone, just kind of turn around, quickly do it. Maybe, use the bathroom quickly and do it then. I've seen a couple of phones thrown against walls. And while this doesn't happen all the time, I would just recommend that you don't use your phone in front of her. Offer her water and snacks. That one's really important. So in between every single contraction, offer her a sip of water. I always recommend a bottle with a straw. And snacks, I always recommend packing snacks that you would pack to go hiking. And if you're not a hiker, you could just Google, healthy, nutritious snacks and things that are easy to eat. Your mouth gets really dry when you're in labor because and your mouth gets super dry. So I like packing like those fruit leathers and things like that. And of course, any food that you enjoy. Don't tell her what to do, suggest things and do it in between contractions. So I never ask a question or suggest something to a mother while she's in the middle of a contraction. So you'll see it coming on. She'll probably tell you, oh, it's coming. And then she does her heavy breathing. Ooh, and breathe again. And so just support her during that contraction. When it's over, ask her, say, what do you think about us using the shower? And be patient with her answering you, right? She may need to mull that over, and then another contraction comes, help her through that one. And then when that one's over, be like, did you think any more about the shower? I'm just going to go get it ready and we can think about it. And try to use a calm whispering voice. Get in there. So I put that one as like, if you do take a class, or specifically mine, I do teach birth partners exactly how they can help support, and some of it's really physical. So some dads do just sit on the chair and just wait. But I encourage birth partners, dads, moms to get in there and, be involved. Get in that shower, hold the shower head. When she's on the toilet, sit on the floor in front of the toilet so that she can just hover over you like this. There are so many things you can do, and don't be afraid to really get in there. If you're squeamish or if you don't handle stress very well, again, I highly recommend a doula, because a doula isn't just there for the mother. She is there for the birth partner as well. That is part of our job, is to help support you and help guide you how to best support the laboring mother. Know your limits and remember to take care of yourself too. So this is the last piece. And this kind of goes back to what I just said about hiring a doula. It is important that you remember to eat, remember to drink, use the bathroom. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you need to step aside for a second, because if you're not in a good space, you're not going to be much help. And so that, again, I'm going to talk about hiring a doula or having someone there, to help support you as well. Because sometimes, like, I'll see a dad and he'll look a little pale, and I'll be like, when's the last time you had something to eat? And he'll be like, it was 18 hours ago. I'll be like, okay, go, here's a granola bar, go outside and eat it. I'm here with her, go eat it, drink some water and come back. Because we don't need dads or moms fainting. You'd be no good then, right? So it's important that you take care of yourself, because sometimes you get so focused on the laboring mother, right? Because she's the star of the show. And sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. So again, hiring help may help, but if you don't have a doula, then that's just something that, pack some snacks for yourself. Remember to take care of yourself. Okay, so those are my big tips. Hopefully this helps. And, honestly, the first step is educating yourself. So take a class, read some books, get on the internet, coping mechanisms, knowing your options. That is all super important, and it will make you a great birth partner.